A long time ago, there was a quiet little town at the foot of Mount Fuji. A young man named Ren lived there. He was 25, an age when life should been full of excitement and adventure. But Ren's mind just wouldn't give him a break. His thoughts were constantly racing. He'd either be tearing himself apart over past mistakes or stressing out about what might happen tomorrow. This endless noise wore him down, leaving him sleepless and heavy-hearted. He had lived this way for so long that he forgot how to smile from the heart. One day, Ren heard about an old Zen teacher named Akira who lived up in the mountains. People said that just being near him could calm a restless soul. Desperate for some quiet in his life, Ren packed a small bag. He then made the long trek up the mountain. When he finally arrived, the master was just sitting on the porch, looking completely at ease. Ren didn't hold anything back. He let out a heavy sigh and said, "Master, my mind is a mess. I can't stop thinking. Please, show me how to find some peace." Akira looked at him, gave him a gentle smile and said, "I can help you with that. But first do something small for me." He led Ren over to a stone well. He filled a ceramic cup right to the very edge with water and handed it to him. "Take this cup down to the busy village market," Akira said. "Walk all the way through it and then bring it back here. Just don't spill a single drop." Ren took the cup and began his walk. The market was packed that day. Vendors were shouting, and wooden carts were rattling loudly on the cobblestones. Kids were running around, and dogs were barking at the corners. But Ren didn't notice any of it. He was hyper-focused, his eyes locked onto the rim of the cup. He took slow, deliberate steps. He channeled every ounce of his energy into keeping his hands steady. In that moment, the noisy world just faded away. There was no yesterday, no tomorrow, just him and the water. When he finally climbed back up the temple steps, Ren let out a long breath of relief and said, "Master, I did it, not a single drop." Akira looked at him and asked, "Good. Tell me, did you see the cherry blossoms blooming along the path? Did you hear the merchants or notice the children playing?" Ren shook his head. "No, Master, I didn't see or hear anything. I was too focused on the cup." Akira smiled. "That is the secret. When you lock your mind entirely into what you are doing right now, worry and regret disappear. They simply have no room to breathe. You weren't stressing about tomorrow because you were entirely right here, in this exact moment." Ren stood silently in the quiet courtyard as everything finally clicked. He realized that peace isn't something you go out and look for. It's just what's left when your mind stops running away. As the sun began to set, Ren started his walk back down the mountain. The world hadn't changed, and the market below was still just as busy. But Ren walked through it with a light heart, an easy smile, and a deeply quiet mind. Ren's story is really just a mirror for how so many of us live today. Have you ever noticed how we let our minds get completely overwhelmed? It feels like a crowded station with too many trains running at once. We trap ourselves in yesterday's regrets, or burn ourselves out worrying about tomorrow. By doing that, we completely miss out on what's happening right in front of us. Think about that full cup Ren had to carry. That cup is our mental energy, and the water is our peace of mind. The chaotic market outside, that's just life, full of noise, drama, and endless notifications pinging every single day. We can't force the world to be quiet, just like Ren couldn't stop the market from being loud. But we have one ultimate superpower. We get to choose what we focus on. Anxiety and presence simply cannot share the same space. Anxiety is a ghost from the future, and regret is a shadow from the past. Neither can actually hurt you if you refuse to feed them your attention. When you pour your whole mind into what you are doing right now, you protect your cup of peace. Whether you're working, eating, or just talking to someone you love. At the end of the day, peace was never some luxury we had to hunt down. We don't need to beg for it from the outside world. It's always been right here, quiet and whole. It is simply waiting for us the moment we stop running away from the present.